What is good, racing fam? People who like watching race cars drive in circles. What's up, you bunch of goofy ahs? Joe Donahue here. Welcome back. It's been a little while since we brought you the PresleySora.com GAVARCA GAVARCA Series Racing Series here on the GAVARCA Twitch channel, re-uploaded to YouTube. Welcome to Kern County Raceway Park, Kevin Harvick's Kern Raceway. We are here for an 80-lap race tonight. Tonight is the Szulczewski Motorsports 80. So 80 laps around here in California for these ARCA cars in iRacing. And it's a pleasure to have you here. We've got a few more than 10 on the grid, as we can bring this guy up. And I need to get my logo in the top corner up. Where'd that go? It's not there. Uh-oh. Having technical difficulties to start things off. We're in qualifying. Oh, can I get this to do the thing it needs to do? Man, it won't turn on. That's amazing. There it is. Nope, that's not what I want. There we go. Sorry about that. We're riding on board. We're in the middle. We're not in the middle. We just started qualifying, so we are here for the 8th race of the season. Kern, you are currently on board with the guy who's sitting on pole at the moment, Aiden Walker. He has set the fastest lap thus far. And as you can see, we've got a 13-car grid of entered vehicles at this moment in time. That is subject to change. We could see more come in for Race 8. We will follow this with Race 9 tonight, so we're going to be doing a doubleheader this evening, getting through the penultimate race as well, and then we will have one final race following tonight at Bristol for 100 laps. So tonight we will see Kern County, Rockingham, and then we will be done, and it will be a while. So 13 cars in this. Mo Perry has actually jumped to the top of the board. There's Mo. The next to normal number 54 Toyota Camry. Fantastic member of this series, has been at every single race so far this season, alongside a couple of others. Aiden Walker, sitting second, is currently your points leader. He's got a 51-point gap, math, yes, to Presley Sora, who is sitting in second place in points coming into this evening. Watch come through. That was Presley. There goes Mo Perry down the back stretch. Got a new driver out on the racetrack. Ruby Estes in the Nico Designs, number 17, joins for the first time of this season. JDG, James Gibson, putting in laps from third place. And it looks like we've got some other people trying to join in that are in the Discord and are getting set for the iRacing updates that they needed to do. There was a big update to this game since the last time we met, and we all had to update stuff. I'm hoping that translates to a cleaner output broadcast for everybody watching along with us. The previous models of iRacing, they were basically updating the game itself without updating the drivers and drivers I mean like the files that run the program. They hadn't updated the drivers of the tracks to match the drivers of the game, so it kind of bogged down the computer a lot more than the game previously had. So they've been optimizing a lot of those things, which now should equate to a cleaner stream and better capabilities from the computers that are running this game, which includes the one broadcasting to you, so hopefully everything looks okay. Just trying to get the levels evened out as we continue through this open qualifying session, so everybody is allowed out on the track at the same time. No lap limits for the drivers as they go around in circles to try to get the fastest lap time up on the board that they can. You're watching Nolan Sanford in the 52 car. Now you can't see Nolan Sanford in the 52 car. There it is, the Kodacolor machine. Fantastic looking race car, in my opinion. And he comes past the line again. Currently sitting second. A 500th of a second a half of a tenth between Mo Perry's fastest time thus far and Nolan Sanford. This track, Kern Raceway, going around it. When we were practicing not too long ago, there was a significant buildup of rubber on the top side of the racetrack that might equate into the race tonight, which would potentially mean we could see everybody try to crowd the bottom side of the racetrack. Oh, crap. I didn't get to put that thing in I wanted to. Let me see if I can do this quick and drive. I had something I wanted to put into here, but maybe we'll have to do it for the second race of this evening since we have the ability to do that later. Let me download this. Cool. All right, 4 minutes left. And 13 drivers. Currently qualified last on this grid is Michael Deitch in the 82 car. It looks like a Shane Van Gisbergen, Connor Zilic type vehicle, that design. Very popular these days. The presenting sponsor of this race, sitting on the pit lane in the Szulczewski Motorsports number 18, is John Szulczewski. And it does not appear... It does appear he is in the voice chat. So, why don't we go ahead and quickly bring him in and talk to him on the broadcast since we've got a little time to spare. John Szulczewski, you're up in the booth. You got a copy?
Got you loud and clear.
John Szulczewski, you're sponsoring tonight's race. Kern County, California. It's Cali time, or California Dreamin', or whatever you want to say. You are currently qualified in the dead center of this field. How are you feeling about this racetrack? How are you feeling about the buildup of the marbles? And what's your favorite flavor of Jolly Rancher?
Ooh, I love this. I love that question. We'll start off with the Jolly Rancher one. Green Jolly Ranchers are the best.
Okay.
Go figure with all the green there.
Fair enough.
Very excited to be sponsoring this race. Kern County always puts on a fantastic show in the ARCA cars, both in real life and here. Tire wear is going to be fun to watch. The guys that are going to be pushing real hard early, I have a feeling that they're going to fall back and it's going to get real racy real fast.
Fair enough. And what are your expectations for yourself this evening? Have you done a lot of practice here at Kern to prepare for this race? Is it a track that you like? Is it something you have experience with?
It's a track I've ran a couple times, not in league races. Did about 50 laps practice earlier. Think I got it pretty solid. I do expect to be right around middle of the pack here and hope to capitalize on any mistakes anybody makes.
Fantastic stuff. Well, thank you for sponsoring tonight's showdown, John. Thank you for coming up in the booth. I'll let you get back down there and kind of zone in. It's time to lock in and go racing.
Thank you as always, Joe.
Yes, sir. And that is John Szulczewski. Bobby Blazer. We just saw Bobby crash. Always interesting to put him on the microphone. Let's see what he has to say. All right. You're in the booth.
Yeah.
What's up, Bobby Blazer? How you doing tonight?
What's going on, Evil Twin?
What's up, dog? How are you feeling about Kern County tonight, Bobby? How are you feeling about that Toyota Camry?
Man, it's kind of off, but we'll make it work.
Okay.
You
What's
know?
off about it?
Everything, bro. Like, I trusted these people to give me a nice piece, and I got this big sponsor and everything this week, and it's just not working. So
are you
it's
not?
part of it.
Are you not the music anymore?
Well, I am music, but it's. I don't know about tonight, man. I don't know.
Well, so if the Camry's driving like that, how's the Corolla driving?
Not as good as my boy Slatty Dason. What did it say? It said 3 straight podiums for Slatty Dason. So shout out to him. I'm not driving as good as he is. And it's just cool, man. I'm really happy for everybody involved. Shout out Supreme. Shout out Split Bacardi. Shout out Running Racing Designs. Shout out Joe Donahue Gavin Cars. Shout out Matt Faust the Missile. Shout out everybody. Excited for Crown and everything got going on this weekend, and we'll see what we'll do tonight. I don't know. I appreciate you broadcasting, and I don't know. I mean, do you have any other questions?
Nope, that's good. I'll send you back. We're actually going to jump over into the race session now. So,
Wait, do you have a co-host tonight?
no, not for
Oh, so it's
at
just
least
you?
not until Cole. Cole's going to probably come in later. Cole Fralick.
Oh, yeah.
So, well, bro, we'll see how you're going throughout the night. We'll maybe check in with you again.
Yeah, never talk to me again.
Well, everybody, you heard it here first. All right. And we jump over into the race session, and we'll bring up the starting grid for you here as we get ready for 80 laps around this beautiful racetrack in the middle of California. That was a nice shot there. I liked that. All right. To the front, Mo Perry. He held the pole position the whole way through that qualifying session. Mo put in a fast lap early and was able to hold on to it even though everybody had just unlimited laps to get something done. Aiden Walker was able to put something together to get second place on the grid. Was not sitting there for a while, but snuck it up in there while we were talking to some of our drivers. Nolan Sanford in the Kodak number 52 will go from third place on the grid. And starting in fourth place, he is driving as the 67, even though he scored as the 98, is Presley Sora. From fifth place on the grid, you will see JDG, James Gibson, in the Runnings Racing's Designs, number 75, Ford Mustang. William Schmidt to his outside in car 79. And then on row number 4's inside, you've got Harry Grindell out of the United Kingdom in car number 70. Going from the outside of row number 4 is the Szulczewski Motorsports number 18 of John Szulczewski. Inside row 5, starting 9th place, the Baby Blaze Vintage Runnings Racing's Designs, number 48 Chevrolet of Gavin Newton. To his outside, another Hoosier, driving car number 06, and this one actually races in the real ARCA Series, Brayton Laster. He will be the sponsor of the second race for tonight's broadcasting schedule from Rockingham. Ruby Estes in car number 17, first time out, goes from 11th on the grid to the outside of row number 6. You've got Bobby Blazer in car number 90, a white Toyota Camry. Michael Deitch in the Red Bull sponsored number 82 will roll as the sole driver from, I didn't ever click the button, that's crazy, the sole driver from row 7. So that's the last 5 drivers on the starting grid. And we're still waiting on Brayton Laster to join the grid so that we can start rolling. Actually, I think Brayton timed out, so we will start rolling here momentarily and bring the field around for some pace laps, and then we will go 80 laps around for the race itself. We'll end it off, talk to the winner, take a pause. I'll get some water. Y'all can do whatever you need to do. And we'll come back for another lap, another 40-lap race to cap off tonight, September 17th, 2025. The precursor to whatever nonsense happens in the future of the world. Something amazing could happen, and it would be in the future from now, or something terrible could happen, but we would have no idea because it's in the future. It was a little existential. Going to see the 1 to green for Mo Perry at the start-finish line. Aiden Walker to the outside in the 93 car. Like this camera angle. We'll probably use it throughout the night, but I want to see some static cam. Oh, heck yeah. That's a nice static cam right there down the whole front straightaway. Just a tiny little dog leg at the start-finish line. So that'll be exciting to see how that plays into the way these cars roll the front stretch versus the back stretch. Doesn't really do a ton. But we'll see. All right, everybody. 80 laps around. The name of the game tonight is what's going to happen with tire wear. What's going to happen with the buildup of rubber. They call them marbles. What's going to happen with the pole sitter? Mo Perry, can he win? Green flag comes out. Let's find out. 80 laps around. Presley Sora jumps down to the inside line. Nolan Sanford must have missed a shift or something. Got a horrible start. And down the back stretch. Into the wall hard back there is John Szulczewski. And through 3 and 4. Aiden Walker off the top side. Looks like the top side might have the momentum tonight. Not quite what I expected. We'll see how the buildup of rubber changes that. And your leader, as it stands on the inside, Mo Perry, but Presley Sora looked low. Perry had to move up the racetrack to see if he had to let Presley through. That pushes Aiden Walker backwards, and now James Gibson's in the mix as well. Oh, look out. The leader's spinning. The leader is going to catch it. Nope. Oh, huge crash for Nolan Sanford. We've got ourselves a yellow. Not yet. We should have a yellow. We should have a yellow. There it is. All right. What a tough break for the pole sitter right off the rip. A little bit of contact there for Mo Perry. I'm going to hit the replay button here. Let's go backwards. All right, so you got Presley Sora on the inside. Gibson goes low in the 75. Walker's up there. And he just comes in, and he's not quite clear of Presley. I mean, Presley's got Gibson on the inside, so he really can't move down much more. And unfortunately, just gets into him. A little slight contact with Walker and Sora, and then Mo Perry, he catches it, but it comes back on him. And he goes up the racetrack, and Sanford tried to go around the outside and just hard into the wall for Nolan Sanford. And nothing more than that. Tough break for the 52 car. And who the heck is this? All right, let's try it. Is this Mo Perry?
No, this is Ruby.
Ruby! I apologize, Ruby. Mo changes his name sometimes in the thing. We're trying to talk to him because he crashed. But since we've got you, Ruby, walk me through your perspective of what you saw going through turns 1 and 2 there, because it was in front of you a little bit.
Yeah, so I didn't realize I was getting interviewed. I'm sorry. I would have been a little bit more cordial if I knew that.
No. You're good. You're good.
Going into turn 1, though, it's just like it seems like everybody's vying for the bottom right now. That voice crack was really badly timed. You don't interview race car drivers. We're really high tense. But everybody was really vying for that bottom there. People just going for spots they shouldn't be too early in the race, is my opinion. We had a lot of laps to burn here, and they're just all trying to be way too aggressive too early into the race. But I'm not going to complain if they just all want to wreck each other. That's more spots for me in my return to the series after a very long absence.
Yes, it's been a fair absence since we saw Ruby Estes. Now, tell me about your concern about buildup of rubber, buildup of like the marbles.
It's very concerning. The car is already tight enough as is, so I'm worried that those marbles are just going to make it even more exacerbated. Especially coming off the corner, the car loosens up quite a bit, so if someone gets in those marbles, probably me, it's not going to be a very fun time for anybody.
Fair enough. I'm going to let you get back up there. You got a green flag coming out in just a few corners. Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks for the chat.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was off rip random. But we got Ruby Estes in there, and we're already going to be a tenth of the way into this race, which is cool. JDG James Gibson will lead us back to the green flag, and on his outside, Presley Sora. Oh, look out. Bobby Blazer, a little goofy coming to the green. But we are underway once again. So, into turn number 1, Presley Sora on the outside. And into turn 3. Can't really do anything into 3. There's a straight line into the corner. And off. James Gibson holds the lead past the line. Off the very start, I had some concern about Aiden Walker with the outside line. If Aiden was going to hold momentum, as you see, I think Deitch and Szulczewski both got in the wall there. And we're down a driver. We went from 13 to 12 on the racetrack. So, yellow flags come out. Michael Deitch is going to be the cause of it. And we'll have to see how things play out as we move forward, as we're going to go back and check a replay. Because I was thinking at the very beginning there with Walker on the outside, I was like, will the momentum carry on the outside? Will they be able to run around the outside of each other? And that's where the contact was made. So you saw Deitch, and then Szulczewski hit the outside wall out of 2. And then into the corner, he comes across Gavin. Let's see if I can get a better camera angle on that. This is not a better camera angle. This is an awful camera angle. There we go. That'll be better. Okay, sorry. One more time. I'm just trying to gather this up. Does he touch with Newton? Netcode. Netcode being the game not fully realizing where cars are. They kind of have bumper boxes around these vehicles in this game. And sometimes they don't quite line up just because, we're making connections from computer to computer. in some cases across the country, in some cases across the globe. So, game registered Gavin and William or Michael. Man, I could just say every freaking name and be wrong. It's crazy. So Michael and Gavin were not actually making contact, but just in terms of the connections of the game, it was confirmed they were. So let's bring Gavin into the booth and talk to him quickly because he was involved in that incident. Gavin Newton, a little bit of net code there, spinning Mr. Michael out. Nothing harmful, nothing really bad going there.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was net code.
I had no idea. I just saw he cut down from the top of the track, and I slammed on the brakes to try to avoid him, so. Oh well,
Yeah.
shitty deal. No damage on both parties, though, so.
Nice. So just get a reset here and go back to racing.
Yep.
Yep, and it's happening right now, so goodbye. I love you. Okay, and out of here he goes, and green flag comes back out. Nice spread into the first corner here. Oh, Gibson went all the way up the racetrack. And William Schmidt on the inside in the 79. Aiden Walker in the middle in the 93. Presley Sora has taken over the race lead. Sora's got to do something about trying to get those points made up. I mean, we got 53-point deficit there. That's a lot of points. Aiden Walker could clinch tonight, depending on what happens. But you're going up against Presley Sora on a banked short track, which is something he's quite good at in this game. Although William Schmidt is putting a run to the money on the inside right now with the 79 car. Oh, Gavin's sliding back there. The car who we lost is Brayton Laster, who has now joined the grid and is riding at the back 12 laps down. Ooh, Mo Perry there wiggled out of the corner. And, yeah. Here they come. Whoa! Grindel sliding there. Harry Grindel in the 70 car. Big loose out of turn 2. Everybody's getting loose out of turn 2, which is interesting because Ruby mentioned the cars are tight. Oh, there goes Deitch. There goes Deitch. Sliding, coming to a stop. Single car incident. Probably won't see a yellow for this. Should be good to go. Yep, that Red Bull car. And Ruby Estes is around on the backstretch, and Grindel's backwards as well. Grindel just J-turned. That was badass. The crash was not. Let's go backwards. Hold on. Harry Grindel's from... Oh, there's the contact. Just contact out of the corner. And they both go sliding down. And then Grindel's going to hit the wall. Bang. Just a little tap for the 17. Harry Grindel, I think it's like 4 in the morning over there in England. That's deep. That's in deep. Well, let's talk to Ruby again. Ruby, I don't think you expected to come back so quick, and for the wrong reason there too. But what can you say about what happened here to bring out this third yellow of the race?
I think I just got a little bit too tight off of the exit of 2 there. I didn't mean to get into the 70 car. I've raced with him in a bunch of different series, and he's a pretty clean racer, and I try to race him as respectfully as I can.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I just happened to get a little bit too tight. I think I'm having an issue with my car here. I can't seem to get off pit road at all for some reason.
Harry is from
But I think
Britain,
sorry, go ahead.
right? Like properly.
Correct.
So it's like 4 in the morning for Harry.
Very much so, yes.
Wow. Okay. Anyway, so you're having some issues on pit road here. Can you speak any to how we're seeing cars come out of the corners, like 2 and 4, loose, but everybody's still saying we're tight?
I think it's definitely starting to tighten up a little bit. I think the car being a bit too set up weirdly, in my opinion, it's bouncing off the rev limiter going into 1. I think that's burning a lot of people's right front off. So I think we're definitely going to see people getting tighter throughout the run here.
Okay, but we're still seeing that kind of flick out of the corners too.
Very much so, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, I'll let you get back to figuring out how to get out of the pit lane here. Good luck. Hopefully, it's not something stupid or serious on video games. Yeah, man.
Yeah, appreciate it. Sorry if
Yeah.
I wasn't really there. I'm just
No,
trying to
you're
figure
good.
out how to get off the road here.
Yeah. I got you. We'll send you back. All right, and that was Ruby in the middle of something. Tough break. Yeah, man. All right, Presley Sora, you are leading the race. William Schmidt is on the outside. This would be a fantastic performance for William Schmidt. And here we go. Green flag comes back out. James Gibson, third place there. And Schmidt with a good restart off the top. And out front. Oh, Bobby Blazer, John Szulczewski, they make contact back there. Gathered back up. Szulczewski drops a couple spots. Ruby Estes is back out on the racetrack. That's good. There's the pink car. Michael Deitch had another problem there down the backstretch right as we cut away. The 82 car really struggling to get around this racetrack right now. We are past, what's a third? We're definitely past a third of the way into this race. Schmidt, Sora, Aiden Walker. That's the battle for the championship right there between those two cars, basically. We're going to narrow it down after this race and especially after the next one. I forget what the maximum payout for points is. I need to figure that out. It's like 54. So if Aiden Walker can get 3 points up on, if Aiden Walker can get 3 points up on Presley in this race, he would be a full race ahead, which means if he can get up by 3 in this race and then finish in front of Presley in the next race, he would guarantee the championship. Which is, I don't know, we'll see if Presley can do anything about that. Your leader is William Schmidt. Presley Sora sits in second place. James Gibson and Aiden Walker fighting for third here, and then Mo Perry and Harry Grindell fighting for fifth behind them. We'll group up here. Nolan Sanford right behind them. Nolan Sanford, not a good start to this race. Getting involved in the first incident of the evening, and Bobby Blazer just got a little bit of a tap and a slide into the wall with John Szulczewski, a little contact there. Here they come back into the corner. Yeah, man. Oh, look out. Whoa, guys. And I'll go back up here. This is a nice battle. Harry Grindell to the inside. Oi, bruv. Contact there with Aiden Walker. There's a whole train of cars in the second lane up. Grindell was using the bottom to try to make some time up. Now, Mo Perry, little run there off of the second lane, comes down and cuts through, sort of diamonded off turn 4, and made some momentum up, just couldn't quite get the job done on Grindell. Grindell holds on to 5th place. Now looks for 4th on Walker. Presley Sora needs Walker to drop a lot more to have a legitimate shot at this championship, because we're running out of races for him to do so. William Schmidt with a hell of a run so far, leading the way right now in the 79 machine. Halfway break coming soon. We will have one of those. And it's probably going to go pretty quick. Probably talk to William Schmidt at the conclusion of the first half. This whole train is kind of sticking in line right now. Ruby Estes, 12th place, 2 laps down to the leaders. Brayton Laster. Oh, Laster goes around on the front stretch. Nice 360. Stay out of the way. Stay out of the way. And he'll get it back going again. He's only a few laps away from the competition caution at the halfway point. He is now the first car in front of William Schmidt. in the race lead. Presley Sora trying to wrangle back in the 79 car. Starting to slide off the corner there more for the 67. Everybody's been saying it's going to get tight, but we keep seeing them get loose out of the corner. They're just probably trying to overdrive the cars out of the corner to get them to rotate. William Schmidt off of turn 2 there. Nice camera angle. We've got probably a lap or two, maybe 2, before you're going to see the yellow come out for a competition yellow. And we can even, why don't we go on board for a second? You're on board with your race leader right now. There it is. There's the competition yellow. Nice stuff. So that is the first half of this race. And we'll give them a second because I want to give them a chance to go through the pit cycle before we talk to William Schmidt, as that will start now. So there's the 17 car getting a lap back by not joining the pit group. And down they come. Let's get on the pit lane camera. Pit lane is very temporary on this racetrack. Everybody comes into their spots. Mo Perry with the first stall as the pole sitter. And Ruby Estes will unlap. Race off pit road. Oh, Presley Sora just barely beats Aiden Walker there. The rest of them come through. And it's Presley Sora up front now. That was quick work for the 67 to get back out in front. Good stuff. Let's bring William Schmidt into the broadcast booth. Hello, William. You led a lot of the first stage of this race. You just got beat off the pit road, but the car looks really good for you.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on the pits. We had some volunteer pit crew or something, but yeah, the car felt really good. It was a little loose in the rear, but you know, it felt good. We got a sponsor on the hood for once. I don't even know what this is. It's some sort of schizo post about some asteroid, but yeah, I mean, car's doing good. I like the track, and you know, this is probably the most confident I've felt all season.
How's the development of the lanes on the racetrack? We've seen you run one lane up from the bottom. Do you think that's the preferred way to go? How's the buildup of rubber feeling? Yeah, that's the question.
Yeah, I would say one lane above the bottom is definitely where to be. I tend to cut it down a little bit earlier than most people. I'm trying to get out of doing that, but I'm definitely comfortable on the bottom, but I know a little closer to the middle is where it's the fastest.
Interesting. Well, I'll let you get back to it because you're coming back to green here, but thanks for the quick check-in. Congratulations on leading those laps. We'll see if you can get your ass back up in first place.
All right, thank you, man.
Yeah, that's William Schmidt. I don't know if I've ever actually interviewed William before. He's been in all of these races, and I'm so sorry. That's my bad. That's terrible. Just terrible quality out of your broadcaster on that when green flag comes back out. Bobby Blazer has pitted the car permanently. I want to see if he texted me. He did not. So we're back to green. Less than halfway to go. Presley Sora leads. Harry Grindell has problems in turn 3, and we have a yellow come out for that. Even though it is a single car incident, we will throw the caution here. Get things back underway a little bit slower than we probably anticipated, but let's get the replay back and see what happened to the 70 car. Grindell comes into turn 3, and netcode. You could just barely see it between the two. Let me go back and keep it slower. That was too far back. It'll get there. Talk to JDG from one JDG to another. We got James Gibson in the booth. You got a copy, brother?
Hey, man.
Hey, man. Fancy running into you here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. It's a pleasure. I mean, it's good to see you. How are you?
I have COVID.
Oh, well, I need to get your ass out of here. I don't want to get sick. That's crazy. That's tough. just jumped you in to confirm. Netcode, that's what it was
I
on the screen. Saw
believe
that.
It
was.
looked like
I'm
netcode on my
confirming.
end, so, okay.
Yep, confirming it was
Good to know.
netcode. But you're having a pretty solid night there. I mean, you're sitting in the top 3, top 5 area consistently.
I've had worse races in this season, namely Daytona, and yeah, it's good to be here at Kern. I like this track a lot. I've driven it one time before this, but so far it's pretty good.
That's good.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, I like you.
Oh, I like you too, man.
Oh, thanks, man.
Yeah, we should hang out sometime.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
Pick your ass up and get your ass to Kokomo or something.
Well, maybe.
Maybe. Or
Maybe with COVID.
I mean, you already
Hey.
have COVID, so you're halfway to that, right?
Exactly.
That's crazy. Let me think if I have any other questions. Well, you're gonna go back to green here, so I think I'll probably let you go.
Right.
Get ready to do that. That's probably
Yeah.
fair, right? That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man, thanks for stopping by, dude.
Yeah. Good luck, man.
Yeah, you too, dude. You're actually
Right.
racing. Yeah. All right. Take it easy, brother.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. And that was a fantastic interview from the finest of JDG, James Gibson. We are back to racing again. 50 laps into this race, 30 laps around, left on it. Aiden Walker on the outside, down the back straightaway, Presley Sora in the 67 leads the way. John Szulczewski's starting to make some moves up into the mid-pack there. 6th place in the green car, as the lead is Aiden Walker. Sora on the inside. We're going to go to static cams for a second because I want to. Holy shit, what the heck was that? What the hell's going on? Mo Perry just went around and we have a yellow flag. Cole Freilich, fantastic timing. What a chaotic moment for you to come in.
Joe, you will not believe it. My league went 195 laps green.
Wow. With you in it, that's pretty crazy.
I finished 7th and made the chase.
Hell yeah, dude. Congratulations.
Yeah, we're the 11th seed to a true, legitimate way to settle a champion.
Can you
Now.
go clip what just happened right before you joined?
Yeah, sure thing.
That would be great if you could do that for me, because I want to go back to that. I can't pull in Mo Perry. He's not in. Oh, yes, he is. He was hiding.
All right, what am I supposed to be clipping here?
Just give it a second. You'll see. I'm gonna bring Mo Perry. I'm gonna bring Mo Perry up here. Can I do that? Mo, I can bring Mo up in here. Hey, Mo, I wanted to throw you up here real quick. Oh, wait. Shoot, did I just screw that up? You were live.
What do you mean? I'm live.
Were you streaming your screen to Cirrus?
Yeah, but I can just start it up again.
Okay. Well, I'll be quick then, because you got to go fix that.
You're fine.
You're fine. What happened?
I got sideways, and then once I got it straightened out, it just loaded up the left rear and went straight right. I don't know who else got hit in that, but apologies to them. I've basically just been trying to fight my way back to the front after that bullshit at the start.
Mm-hmm. Well, you had a fast time in qualifying. Like what do you think is different between qualifying and the race for you that you're not quite as far faster as these other guys?
I was at the front at the start, and I got dumped, and I had to use my fast repair. I've just been trying to make my way through the field the whole damn race.
But the cars, you don't have that significant speed advantage.
Well, yeah, I guess that's just because most of the time practice I was focused on trying to get a fast lap rather than long run. So over time, I just burn off my right rear. I mean, it's kind of pointless to try to not burn off my right rear at this point because I have steering damage again, and there's only 24 laps left. So, well, 24 at the line.
Fair enough. Well, I need to get you down there, so I'm gonna throw you back. Good luck the rest of the way.
Thank you. Have fun with the broadcast.
Yeah, man. All right, Mo Perry back down in there.
Joseph, I am joining the session. I'm going to go use the restroom because that was a grind and a half. So.
Did you clip the thing?
Yes, it is. It is
the part where Mo spun?
Yes, it is labeled. Joe told me to clip this.
That's fantastic. Thank you very much, Cole Frelick.
Sensational. All right,
yes.
I'll be right back.
Sensational. Love it. Aiden Walker leads the way. We've got a new race leader, and it's the points leader. Aiden Walker. Winning this race would be good for Aiden Walker. That would put more points in between himself and Presley. And if he can put enough together here and in the next race, he guarantees the championship going into race number 10. So we won't be able to confirm that at the end of race 9. The points don't update that quickly, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, man. All right, coming back to lap 60 now. Contact there with Schmidt and Gibson. Little chrome horn from the 75 car. Schmidt goes up the racetrack. He said he wanted to be up a little higher, so kind of surprising that he's getting moved up there, although now contact, the aggression comes out between the 75 and 79 down the back straightaway. Aiden Walker still leading. Now, see, Gibson gives a lot of room off of turn number 4. And then contact into 1. Car's just getting tight, so he's going to use the 79 as a little bit of a bumper to get around the corners, turning the car off of the other driver. All's fair in the games of love and race cars. And Aiden Walker back up here checking in with the 93 car, has won so many of the races we've done so far. 3 out of 7. Winning tonight would be 4 out of 8. That's half. That's nuts. And Cole Frelick's back from the restroom. How did your restroom break go, Cole Frelick? Never mind.
All right.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Hello. How was your restroom break, Cole Frelick?
Very good. I did text Miss Alexis that we were in the booth, but the my phone auto-corrected it to into hood, and I was like, oh, no, we're not in that.
Oh. Well, we could be in the hood. We're in Kern County. I don't really know
where the hood at.
I don't.
You know,
really
the hood's on Presley Sora's car.
There's a hood on mostly all of these cars. Actually, that's a good point.
Fun fact: you can actually spot the livery or paint scheme. I forget. We're rednecks back here. You can spot the paint scheme Presley Sora's running in the NASCAR 25 trailer.
Really?
Yeah. It's in the Lime Rock clip.
Wow. Well, that's really cool, and also a great point to call out for those who may not know. The NASCAR 25 video game is going to have the ARCA series in it, and one of the paints that you're going to be able to run in that game is the car you see right there, the 67 that Presley Sora drives. Presley Sora is in a video game. That's cool.
So, also, the exact paint scheme that you're seeing on the 06 car is able to drive.
Fantastic. Brayton Laster is also going to be in the game. I didn't know it was that exact
working on Michael Deitch here. Yeah, it's this exact one.
Yep. Well, he's working on Deitch. Oh, he did get all his laps back by now, so okay. So Brayton Laster is back on the lead lap after starting 8 laps later than everybody else. Bobby Blazer, the only driver not on the racetrack or the lead lap, dropped out at the halfway stage of this event. John Szulczewski sitting in 12th place right now. And we're getting on to lap 69. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Whew. Still wore out from that race.
Can you see... I've been talking to the drivers a lot in this race about the marbles building up. Is there anything you can see on the racetrack that is giving you any indication of marbles being built or anything right now, Cole Frelick?
Well... if I use my handy-dandy drone and don't get arrested like the guy for Dirt Vision did.
Easy.
Whoa, guys. So far, no. But Michael Deitch is spinning. He saves it.
Deitch has had a lot of trouble tonight. That Red Bull car has not been running very well for him. Seems to have issues coming out of the corners. But we're inside of 9 laps to go now, and Walker still holding on pretty well over Presley Sora. Sora definitely is trying, but he's sliding a little bit out of the corner, so I know he's going to burn up the tires trying to do that, and I just don't think it's going to bode well to try to beat the 93 car like that.
Yeah, I think, honestly, at this point, Aiden's got a pretty decent, healthy gap on Presley. But, I mean, we don't know if that 67, 67. We don't know if that 6-7 car is holding back too much. Because, I mean, Presley is a very good tire saver. Aiden Walker, in his own right, is very good at it as well. Now, the battle I'm watching is actually the one right behind them because William Schmidt has been all over James D. Gibson these last couple laps.
Yeah, Schmidt led a lot of the end of the first half of this race and has a really good car. And Gibson's got a good car too, but Schmidt drove up to the front, past Presley, past Aiden Walker, and got into the lead. And unfortunately, in the second half of this race, he's just kind of gotten marred back here. But he goes down the inside now of James Gibson, and he's going to try to poke the nose.
I was going to say good move because I thought he was going to get the pass clean. James gets the run on the outside, and that's kind of the beautiful thing about Kern is you can actually use that second lane to your advantage. It works a little bit better when you're in a higher horsepower car than what these ARCA cars are. Such, say, like the Gen 4 or something to that discretion. James, oh boy! Saves it. Nolan Sanford going to get the run to the inside. Harry Grandel following those two in.
Oh, that wiggle gifts William Schmidt the third place position. And back up front, 2.5 laps to go for your leader. That's going to solidify. Oh, shoot. Presley Sora just clobbered the wall hard out of turn number 2. Lost a ton of ground.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much going to sign, seal, deliver this race for Aiden Walker.
Oh,
But
William,
2 to go now.
Yeah, William Schmidt getting caught up to again. He's getting past even.
Oh, that's a big sin. James somehow gets the car to stay on the pretty much first half a lane there. But James D. Gibson with a big send into turn 1. Coming to the white flag, Aiden Walker pretty much signed, sealed, delivered, call this bitch FedEx. But the battle for third is definitely going to be the one to be settled here.
Yep, and they're still side by side down the back straightaway. You can see him in the background of the pictures. Aiden Walker is going to come through 3 and 4. And Presley goes way high. Aiden Walker wins a Kern. In the Szulczewski Motorsports 80, Presley Sora will hold on to second. And third place will go to James Gibson at the line. 80 laps. That was pretty efficient. Oh,
yeah.
Shit. Yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean, it was, what, about a 35-minute race? Something to that degree?
Yeah, something like that. There goes... Oh, Lord. Well, he disappeared off the
Everybody
screen.
has gone to their haulers. Actually, we might be going to the food stand over here.
Well, we could all go together and get some celebratory glizzies with Aiden Walker, the winner of Kern Raceways, Szulczewski Motorsports 80. Aiden Walker, you're in the booth. You got a copy?
Yeah.
Well, Aiden Walker, you just went fourth. He's disappointed. It was like, damn, not these guys again.
I don't feel too good after my flip.
Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Where'd you hit your head or something?
Yeah, I hit my head on the wall thing.
No, suck it up.
That's why they put a Newman bar in there, Aiden Walker.
Which one?
The back straightaway. I went over to the garage. The garage decided to not exist, and I flew.
We saw
Smitty's
that.
in the garage.
I did see William Schmidt's crew in the garage. Apparently, William Schmidt's already fired them after that pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, no, anyways, pretty good race. It was kind of fun with Presley. It's just very top-dominant track, so he couldn't really pass much, so. I think that's really all I gotta say.
Well, you're 4 for 8 in this championship. You have very much solidified a championship run here. It's going to take a lot from Presley in Rockingham. Now, hopefully the medical crews clear you to race at Rockingham, but how do you feel going into 40 laps there about your chances of staying in front of the 67 car and solidifying a championship?
I think I feel pretty good. I think we should have the funding to run that, but I think Bristol we might have to run our Gen 4 car since it costs a lot for these tires, and the Gen 4 car we know is a little bit better for our tires. So
That's
yeah,
interesting because they run the same tires.
yeah, but with the setup we got on the Gen 4 car, it works a little bit better on the tires. Plus, different gear ratio for Bristol compared to what we would run with the Gen 6 car. So we might have to run it over at Bristol. I think if we win the championship, just to make sure everything's safe, we'll run it next weekend if we have to.
Fair enough. Okay, well, Cole, you have any other questions for the concussed Aiden Walker?
This one, you're pretty scientific here. Do you think if we launched a car hard enough into turn 3, we could land on the dirt track?
Really matters.
I think if we had a Lotus, or I think if we had like the Nissan GTP and we just sent it through the infield here, we might be able to do it.
Maybe if we slap a rocket on it.
No, I think we could get that. I mean, it's a short distance. We could get that natural.
I mean, I haven't been there, but I think it's possible.
I will tell you that dirt track is slicked off right now, but
the real question is, can we send a car from Lanier Raceway over to Road Atlanta? It's right across the road.
no. Wait, I can answer this one for you. No, 2 reasons. 1, iRacing has not modeled them on the same property. 2, there is a highway that actually divides the 2 tracks, plus a hill, plus all the garages and the entranceway to Road Atlanta, blocking this.
If you think about it, if we send the car hard enough down the back straightaway at Road Atlanta, we may be able to do it.
I just don't think we would, because like
We
logically speaking, it goes downhill and then it goes back up before you get to Lanier.
Cole, we just grabbed the rocket bus from BeamNG,
Oh god.
slap that thing on the back straight at Road Atlanta, get it all the way down the straight, and take flight, and then we'll end up in Lanier.
Well, I'm going there next month, so I can kind of logically look at this.
I think we need to calculate this. I think we gotta send the car to Lanier.
Joe, I think this man is terminally concussed.
I think I'm going to cut this off just for the sake of saving you guys a little bit of dignity, and also we have
Said
to
a long
get
time ago, Joseph.
we have to get everybody to Rockingham, so we're going to go do that now. So Aiden, congratulations again on going 4 for 8 here, and we got another one tonight. We'll see what you can do in the 40 laps to come. Who do you have anybody to thank and shout out on the broadcast before we set you free?
Civic Organization Racing. We had a front row tonight. Unfortunately, Mo got dumped by the Dirty 2 drivers by Gavin Newman's team. So, I think that's really all I got to thank. Oh, wait, Arca News Central. Yeah.
Cool. All right, well, I'm going to set you back. Okay, fantastic. Well, we've got 10 minutes before qualifying at Rockingham, so you need to get rolling.
Okay.
Cole Frelick, that's fantastic.
Yeah, man, darts.
Yeah, man. All right, results on the screen here for the top 10. Aiden Walker wins it. Presley Sora second. That's the championship 1-2 right there in the same order. JDG with a podium for the first time in a while. William Schmidt had a great night. Nolan Sanford fought back to a top 5. Rest of the top 10 on your screen. And like we said, we've got less than 10 minutes until qualifying starts for Rockingham, so we are going to set y'all free. You're free to leave the channel open here on Twitch. If you're watching us live, we're going to come back with the race from Rockingham. And if you're watching on YouTube, this is the end of the broadcast. Thank you for checking it out, and we will see you from Rockingham in just a few.